everybody, and welcome back to another JK Running Productions video. And here today we're going to be talking about my 1200 meter time trial. I'm really happy with how this went, and I'm super excited to talk about it with all of you guys and talk about the time trial / race. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, like this video, turn those post notifications on. Track season is happening, so you guys do not want to miss any of those videos. I mean, after all, we're going for hopefully going to state this year in track. We didn't do it in cross country, but hopefully we're doing in track. So you do not want to miss any of this content coming up. Anyways, let's talk about this time trial. Alrighty, everybody, let's talk about this 1200 meter time trial. I'm pretty amped to talk about it, considering I'm really happy with how the race went. So let's talk about it. My final time was 3:34. So that is around 440, a little bit higher than 440 pace. It's not 440 pace and it's not 450 pace. It's right in between. It's right in between. So I'm really happy with that time. I mean, I was shooting for 440, but realistically, I hadn't raced in a long time. My legs weren't really in race shape, you could say. They weren't sharp. So I was really happy with the time I ran with that. Also, there's three other factors that I think necessarily stopped me from running even faster. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying these are three factors that once we go outdoors and do a time trial, that I think I'll be able to run even faster. So the first one was we ran this indoors. So our indoor track is 160 meters and it takes 7.5 laps to get that 1200 meters in for that time trial. Outdoors, that's 3 laps. So I think running less laps around a track is gonna make me run even faster. Second of all, I think competition is a thing that can really help propel anybody to run faster. And the fact was we were missing 2 of some of our fastest runners on our track team, and I just wasn't pushed probably to the full extent I could have. Third of all, I was breathing in thin, dry air indoors. After every indoor meet, my lungs are trash. They just aren't very good. But outdoors, I'm going to be breathing in pure air, pure clean air, and I think that is just going to make me run even faster. So those are 3 factors. Once we get outdoors, I think I can run even faster. Now, overall, let's talk about the race. Now, I only remember 3 splits because I didn't check back in the video to figure out what my splits were. So I wish I had those splits, but I just don't have them. But I remember 3 of my splits. I remember my 80 meter split, my 160 meter split, and my 320 meter split. So for my first 80 meters, I ran a pace of 13 seconds. That's a little bit faster than 440 pace. 27 seconds to the 160. Again, that's faster than 440 pace. And then I ran 56 seconds for the first 2 laps. So that is 440 pace. So I fell off in the middle of the race, which is something that I'm gonna have to work on. I believe I said this rewatching my first sub 5-minute mile. If you haven't already, check that video out. It should pop up either there or there. That's my Wisco mile where I first broke 5 minutes in the mile. It's a pretty awesome race. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. And in that race, I ran very strong through the middle of the race. You know, think of that burger. The top of the bun, that's the first lap. The bottom of the bun is the last lap, and then there's that middle of part of the race. And if I don't run fast enough in that middle of the race, I'm never going to be able to run a super fast time. So that's something I'm going to have to focus on, but I'm still happy with the result, how I did throughout this whole race. Now, overall as a team, we did pretty good. I'm happy with how we did as a team. It kind of showed where we were at as a team and where we think we can get better. And I think it's just going to only help us because now we're going to be able to train a little bit smarter, because instead of people not knowing what they're supposed to run, people have an idea of what their training paces should be, so that way we don't overtrain or undertrain. Anyways, guys, I'm super happy with how this time trial / race went, and I'm going to state this track season. With that, that is a video. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, and turn those post notifications on for more of my content. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Strava. With that, guys, no trivia question of the day, just a question of the day. How can I make these race breakdowns? How can I make these videos where I'm talking to you like this better? Just let me know in the comments section below. Anyways, I'm going to sign off like I always do. The grind never stops.